What is going on, everybody? It's Joe. Welcome back to a new video, and for this one I'm gonna need y'all to take a quick look back at last year, at that shit show of a year, 2020. I promise this will be the last time I even have to mention it, but I wanted to go over the best EDM remixes, my top 10 EDM remixes that aren't dubstep of last year. Yeah, this is probably the first ever video of mine that's not gonna go over dubstep music, so I'm pretty stoked. But other than that, let's get right into it. So the first remix I'm gonna go over today is 1788L's remix of Madeon's All My Friends. No need for introduction. 1788L is one of the leading figures in the mid-tempo scene, and this remix of Madeon's All My Friends just reinstates that claim in my opinion. Really potent, thumping tune, not much going on in the background except some percussion doing its thing. Yeah, this is one of my favorites from 1788L as a whole. It's catchy and incorporates elements of the original tune very, very well. Watch how the snare comes in. I like how those staticky fuzzy basses come in at points but not all the time. They're well reserved. Next up, another mid-tempo tune, this time by the boy Brain Palace. His remix of Swarm and TINYKVT's Devil's at Your Door. The voyaging, adventurous, gruesome feel that this tune gives off is so hypnotizing and powerful. I have to say, the first drop is amazing all the way through, right? While the second one kind of starts off decent but progresses very beautifully. Brain really reserving that melodicity there for later. Not to mention this outro with the forlorn, haunting vocal playing out. I don't know which of these two tunes to choose as my favorite mid-tempo track. Simple as that, I just don't know, but yeah, I guess they're tied for the #1 spot. See how it leads up to just epicness? Getting into a hybrid trap track from the man, Akira, whose music I've wanted to go over for a minute now, a hot minute. This remix of Stuca's edit of Marauda's shit. Yeah, this is an edit of somebody else's edit, basically. This isn't the best track in this dude's catalog, in my opinion, of amazing death trap music, but it's still so much better than a lot, and I mean a lot, of hybrid trap that's out there in my opinion. Just the force of the underlying bass paired with those squealing leads up top, not doing too much, just being this force, this audio freak. But like I said, he has so much music that's just overlooked. His remix of Stuca's Inferno, which he deleted off his SoundCloud but is still up somewhere, 5402, 6,000 Years, amazing, just amazing. Check this man out if you haven't heard of him. Now let's get into some house. G-House to be exact, I believe. Keeld's remix of Malaa's Fade. There's just something about the low-key, thumping, pulsing nature of this tune that's so groovy and vibey. This tune isn't a beast because it's crazy loud or over the top, but because it reverberates in your head and doesn't get out easily, and I love it for that. This just proves to me that I really need to explore the house realm more for shit like this. Malaa is fire as well. Alright, so next, getting into Laxcity's remix of Oolacile's Divisions. OG tune is beautiful, one of my favorite Oolacile tunes of all time. And Laxcity reinvents it in this sweet way as well. Don't exactly know what this would be genre-wise. It's more than just future bass. The tone of those leads is very unique, and the melodicity, it stays straightforward and has glimmers of the original track in it just enough. Yeah, short and sweet tune, uplifting. Laxcity is also a very underrated producer. His ambient stuff, specifically Purity, is mind-blowing. It's fucking crazy. Those notes in between. There's like an overtone to those chords that wasn't there in the first drop. Alright, so introducing a familiar name actually, TYNAN, his remix of Habstrakt's Show Me. Again, some tight house here in the first drop, TYNANified if you will. I swear this dude knows how to make every genre of bass music his own. Gritty and seething while still flavorful, colorful, just sounding like him. The little bass progression is wild, the midsection is just so cool, full of these fruity arps. And the second drop is more drawn out and focuses more on those crazy wailing synths in your face. Different kind of energy all throughout. Like, what is this? Also, the late Cookie Monster was on this remix compilation, so rest in peace. Flume, insane, Bishu remix. Some beautiful singing opening up this track, arps carrying the track on after it. Melodic trap drop focuses on this insane arp lead that's so sporadic but still has a purpose. And those fills, what are those? I love those. They remind me of the synths on Fox Stevenson's tune Just Don't Mind. They're like futuristic, vocoded, I don't even know. This tune sounds like it's lifting off the ground and it gives off an amazing feeling, amazing vibe. Now, Code P and Castor's remix of Bring Me the Horizon's Parasite Eve. Code's signature style displayed on these identical first to last drops in the mid-tempo format. And this middle drop, I have no idea what that genre is supposed to be. Jersey Shore maybe? It's interesting and enjoyable. Very enjoyable actually. Yeah, not much to talk about, just all around solid. This is a war. Having the BPM like that just always works when it comes to code. On Illusion too. Okay, second to last remix on display here. Gyrofield's bootleg of Buunshin's All About This. So if y'all haven't heard of the original song by Buunshin, it's one of the most experimental pieces of electronic music I've heard in a while. It's listed as D&B, but I don't think it really is. From the fluttering sub, visceral, beastly underground synths flickering through the mix, it's staticky and harsh at points, but so amazing. And this Gyrofield bootleg add some more industrial, sharp percussion stabs to the mix, some sounds popping in here and there, not doing too much, but you can clearly hear the original song in the midst of all the elements that she added. And it's still very, very interesting to listen to, especially that second drop, which laces in elements of hardcore and noise maybe. Yeah, two of my favorite drum and bass producers at the moment on one tune. It was gonna impress me nonetheless.
This is all about this.
This part. Now the final remix I will showcase, Custome's edit of Leotrix's Emo Boy 303. Similar to the last tune, we have the original kind of playing out, surrounded by all the editing done by the producer that's remixing the track, and it works very well here. Yeah, the whole tune is just reworked into this drum and bass format, and it sounds really pretty. The little light percussion he added, if he added some heavy percussion, it wouldn't have worked. And the pitching up, it just, yeah, it solidifies this. It's so cute. And that concludes my best EDM remixes of 2020 video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you found some new music you can vibe to. Drop your opinions in the comments below of these songs that I mentioned. Maybe I should have switched out a couple. Yeah. Other than that, thank you for watching and see y'all later.